Steve. Thanks for
Hey,
coming
Steve.
in.
Yeah.
One of the things that really struck me is that you said that sort of I look to add so much value, and like I'm a business school student, and that's kind of one of those, oh, we add value, but I saw sort of themes and everything that you talked about, which was like communicate. It was like communicate with your wife, communicate with your employees, communicate with people who want to go to Napa. And then the other part of that was like really get in the trenches with those. It was like, it's not glamorous to sit here on a message board and respond 10 hours a day. It's not like glamorous to sit there with your wife's calendar and try to match those up. So sort of adding
It's
value
glamorous for my wife, she loves that shit.
So yeah, that kind of communicate and really kind of gritty, get in the trenches.
It's being a practitioner, right? Like, nobody talks about that part. Like, everybody just thinks you're gonna build it and good shit's gonna happen. Like, Apple's gonna feature our app. Something good's gonna happen. Mashable's gonna mention it. That shit doesn't work. And so, if you're playing a marathon, you need to be prepared for a marathon, and that puts in the work. You know, and everybody's training for a sprint in our space. The amount of people that literally reverse engineer, we're gonna do this and flip it. And that is the perfect blueprint to be out of business pretty quickly. Especially, you guys are the most vulnerable because you're at a time now where you're about to start, and we've had a nice little bubble run here, right? You should see what happens in 3 years or 4 years when shit hits the fan, right? And then no money for anybody, and then what? Right? So we're living in a complete false reality in startup land for the last 5 years, and that's dangerous for a lot of people that want to be successful. You, the kid in business school, a good kid with good hustle, there is your version. He's running around the world right now. Let him tell you the story about what he was doing in 1998, 99, 2000 out of business school, how he had $84 trillion on paper in value, and then April came and it was all gone, and then he worked at IBM or Fox, right? I know 7 billion people like that. And right now there's a complete lack of awareness from us that is our narrative. That we're gonna do this, we're not gonna happen, the economic thing will happen like it always does, then we have to go get a job. Or, you do the non-glamorous stuff, you actually build a fucking business instead of a toy, right? And you have enough money to sustain that and then actually really kill it because you went through the bad part, got land grab. You know, the companies like Amazon and eBay that like won in 2000, 2001 and 2, right? That one sounds more interesting to me.